Western Spring Television. Ours it is.
Hello there. How are you doing, my dear people of God? How are you? What's happening? I greet you. I greet you so much with all the respect and humility I got in my body. Of course, you are tuned into Western Spring Television, channel 190 DTT, the station that says it as it is. Wondering what the program is? Welcome to Inside Marriage. I feel like once again you should give me a round of applause for that. Yes. Inside Marriage is brought to you so that we can keep the singles and the married in the know about things that they get to experience inside of it. I mean, last week we had Madam Zobia, and she said it is an institution that once you get married, you get a certificate. But are you graduating from it? Hell no. And we had Mr. Wasiu, and he said it is a journey. As a matter of fact, it went as far as saying it is an endless journey. You do not know what can be going on there. I am pretty excited, and week in, week out, there is always something important, something for someone out there to learn from. My name is Ajibike Anjorin Ojo, your host on the program. When I get back, I am going to be introducing my guest. Be right back. Welcome back. Are you just joining in? This is Western Spring Television, channel 190 DTT, the very station that says it as it is. Thank you very much for being with us and keeping up with us from time to time. You want to stream us? Go on all our social media platforms. All you got to do is type Western Spring Television on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, and we are going to be in your faces with our amazing content. I've got my analysts. You know, they are not. I don't see them as guests. I see them as analysts because once I drop these issues week in, week out, they are there to tackle it for me and for you. She's already becoming like a friend of the house. Mazobia, how are you doing today?
I'm great.
You are radiating. I love what you're putting on. You look very nice, ma. It's so good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Mr. Wasiu, how are you? I don't want to call you Wessman anymore. It feels too yippy for me, so I'd just rather do Mr. Wasiu. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah. Yes.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
The man, the big man in a small body.
You've started again.
Yes, it's always good to have you here. Who is excited for Inside Marriage? Are we excited for Inside Marriage?
Sure,
we are ready to dabble into what topic that we are.
Let's go there.
That we are. Oh, we should go there
Let's
straight
go there.
away. We shouldn't we should not sweet talk it. Okay. Today's topic is something that it is almost very rampant in marriages. It is very common. I mean, last week we spoke about a man not giving the wife money. This week is something that I can't even wait to let the cat out of the bag. Okay. Let me read this story to you. Okay, this woman says, we have a house in Ibadan, but my work took me to Lagos.
Okay.
I shuffle between Ibadan and Lagos. My husband is in Ibadan while I am in Lagos. Now, this woman is saying, the truth is, my husband has been jobless for 2 years. And within this period of time, I have tried my best to keep up with every of the needs that needs to be met at home. Recently, I went to Ibadan, and while he was asleep, I found out he brings a lady constantly into the house that we live in. He said, mind you, I paid the rent of this house. She now put it in a clause, even if I didn't pay. When I found out about this, I challenged my husband and he started apologizing to me, but I felt apology is not enough. I added some of my siblings to our own platforms for them to feel my pain because I didn't know who to turn to. My husband said I took it out of proportion. I left Ibadan for Lagos. My husband came down there. He dropped our children's international passport. He kissed his 2 children goodbye. And he said, I've done enough in his life that I have anger issues. Okay, so this is the matter. So the question I'm going to be throwing now is cheating? I need that question boldly written, please. Director, you got to help me out here. Is cheating a valid reason to end a marriage? Is cheating a valid reason to end a marriage? Now, on this particular topic, did she overreact? Okay. Mr. Wasiu, you are the man. In this case, you are the culprit.
Okay.
Your gender is the culprit.
Okay.
Yes, your gender is the culprit. So, did this wife overreact to what happened?
Oh, wow. Thank you. I can't say she overreacted.
Okay.
But that's not a valid reason for you to just end your marriage.
We are talking the man right now, not the woman.
Not the woman.
Yes.
Well, from the story you read just now,
okay.
There are some things that I can talk about. Basically, it's not good enough. When you are married, you stay here, your wife stays elsewhere. It's either she's working or she's not working.
Okay.
You need to be together.
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm going to come in.
Okay.
You need to be together. Fine, the man is jobless.
Okay.
And the man needs to do a lot of things, work, do this to take care of the needs. But still, there's something you need to think about. Like he said, my gender, I'm a man. A man. There's a limitation to when or how or why a man can hold himself.
Oh, so that was so you're telling me now is because they were not together, they are not in Ibadan or Lagos together. That was a valid reason for him to cheat with his full chest.
It's not a valid reason. Let me come out this way.
Okay.
For you to be a responsible man, you have to be self-controlled. I understand.
Okay.
But on the other side,
okay,
we men, we are not the same.
Okay, please just hold that thought. Madam Zobia, to this particular issue, let me throw it at you. What do you have to say about it?
In the first place, my Bible taught me that God hates divorce, and divorce can only take place when there is a ground of infidelity. And if peradventure you get divorced, you dare not get married again. You are not marrying anybody. If you're separating, you must not get married to any person. My gender overreacted.
Oh, she overreacted?
Yes.
Please, why is that?
A third party shouldn't come into your marriage. In the first place, every African man is proud. They hardly say sorry. For the man to have apologized, it means he's very, very sorry.
Or was it because he got caught?
The person didn't catch him be thief.
Okay.
You understand? What if he had denied it and argued it out with you? You didn't add his own family to the platform. You added your own family to the platform. Well, definitely, your family will support you full.
Sure.
And by adding them to the platform from the story, they must have so many annoying and irritating things to the man. You don't bring out your man outside to be rubbished.
Madam Zobia, let me cut you short there. I kind of feel it is a stereotype for you to say, because she reported the issue to our siblings, that they were automatically going to side her. Is there a possibility like the family could castigate her like you did wrong, like you shouldn't have done that? I don't think we should jump into the conclusion like automatically the family would support whatever it is.
The family will not hear from the man. She said her family, her siblings.
Yes, she added her family.
They will not want to hear from the man. All they are after is their sister is being cheated upon.
That's it.
Their sister is being maltreated. Their sister is being, for the fact that she's the one working, she's taking care of the whole house, they will turn it to something else.
Okay.
The best way she would have gone about it
Please tell us.
Now, by virtue of the fact that the man was not working, that does not make him handicapped.
No, I don't think she was saying, I don't think the story depicted that, because she was carrying the responsibility comfortably.
Because the man was not working.
Yes.
What if he was working and he had concubines wherever he is working without your knowledge? Is it because he's not bringing food to the table? You are the one taking the responsibilities. How are we sure that she has not been ridiculing the man?
We are not sure. We are not sure.
We are not sure.
Can I?
Something will lead to something. He said his gender has limited time to stay away from whatever.
Yeah,
Yes.
She must have been denying him the whatever.
I don't want to agree with that, Madam Zobia.
Why not?
Please, I want to hold
Let
on
me
to
tell
the-
you,
let me
little
say-
things.
let me say this.
Little things
Okay.
make or mar the marriage. Little something very minute.
You don't think about.
Something you don't see to be a problem. It makes or mars the marriage. There is one line sentence I used to tell every woman.
Okay.
Men, they are babies. When they mess up, you clean up their mess.
Okay. So, Madam Zob, okay, you said you had something to say. I don't want to cut you. Please
Yeah,
have
just
that
because of what
input.
she said now.
Okay.
Like I said earlier.
Okay.
Because you didn't ask me that question. You ask her.
Okay.
You ask me a
I
different
was going to
question
throw
and
it
say-
back at you, but let's go.
Yeah. Let me say this. She talked about even if the man is jobless, there's a problem there. As a man, I'm not talking about the woman now. As a man, you don't have to be jobless because an idle man
It's a
is
devil's
a devil.
workshop.
So it was his idleness that led him to cheating.
I didn't mean you're working as well. You might not have the time.
Hmm.
You'll be thinking the way the woman is thinking.
Okay. So now you said she overreacted. In such a case, how could she have? Do you agree with Madam Zobia that
Of course,
that was a wrong?
That was the wrong decision. Two things there.
Okay, what are those things she did wrong?
She overreacted.
How?
Thank you. Because at the end of the day, you are going to lose the man. You go on your own separate ways. Why he is as well.
So how did she overreact, please?
Who are you going to get married to?
So how did
There are
she?
plenty men to
Wait,
be married to.
It's not just plenty men.
But,
You are married already. You
okay.
have kids.
Okay.
You think
She's got two.
She's got two. You think any single man will come and get married to you? You eventually be looking for married men as well.
She didn't say the husband should go. In this
The man
scenario,
left because she rubbished him.
You call
She
your siblings.
bruised his ego.
I don't want to go biblically because she does already. Let me just go straight.
no, you
like-
can go biblical. We can never get so much knowledge of Bible.
I know. Like, we're talking about third party here. You don't have to involve anybody.
Oh, okay, that was a mistake.
Number one mistake.
Okay.
You tackle it yourself. Whatever that is happening between the family, you tackle it yourself. Don't call anybody. You don't have to involve anybody.
Would the
And it takes a very responsible, matured, self-controlled man to apologize to a woman.
Yeah.
I think he apologized because
That makes him a special Nigerian man.
because he apologized
because-
because he got
Nigerian
caught.
men don't
because
say
he got
sorry.
caught.
Okay.
He
Because he felt
apologized
he's
because
sorry.
he realized that what I did was
Was wrong.
Period.
Okay.
Why if he doesn't apologize, are you going to kill him?
Have you seen a man that was caught and on top of the
Yes,
being
yeah,
caught,
yeah,
he still
yeah, yeah,
allow you?
wetin happen?
It was
On top of your money,
Yeah,
on top of your
wetin
So
everything.
now, are we both saying like in this scenario now?
Mhm.
Are we saying she would have, or the man could have reacted differently if she didn't add her siblings to the platform?
That
And
was-
was that after that? Okay, please answer
That
that question.
adding her siblings to the platform.
That was where she
is
got it
giving me
wrong.
Headache.
Yeah.
I'm a
She shouldn't have
Catholic.
Okay.
In my catechism class, when I was undergoing marriage class, I was told that when your husband misbehaves, report him to his family. They know him from scratch.
They know how to talk to him.
You understand?
Do you believe every family is worth like? I'm even sorry to say this. In fact, I'm not even sorry because I've heard scenarios where I've heard housewives say, "I don't want to report my husband to his family. They have a way of being biased."
No matter how biased they are.
Okay.
Let history have it that once upon a time you reported dates about your son and they did not do anything. Then whatever step you take afterwards, you will record it that when I came reporting your child, what was
What
your
did you
reaction?
do about it?
So you didn't react. You took it with levity. So now I felt this is what I am supposed to do. But instead of reporting him to his family, she reported. Why must he even report your husband?
Okay.
In the first place.
Okay.
In the first
Okay.
place. And you're talking about you reporting your husband to his family.
Okay.
They might be biased or something.
Okay.
They can't all be biased. We have different points
There
of
must
They
view.
be
can't
one
all be
person.
biased.
There must be one
Please,
person.
please,
See,
hold
there must be
on
one person
that.
that can talk to
Mr.
you like-
Wasiu has to hold on that thought. We are going to have to continue from there.
Okay.
That they can't all be biased. We want to go on a short. Honestly, I'm enjoying myself in the studio right here, and I hope we had to. We're going to go on a short break, and when we get back, they can't all be biased. We'll be right back. Welcome back. And in case you're just joining us, this is Inside Marriage on Western Spring Television, channel 190 DTT, the station that says it as it is. And trust me when I tell you, my analysts, they are here in the studio with me and they are saying it as it is. Mazobia, I greet you.
Thank you.
Mr. Wasiu, I greet you.
Thank you.
You said they can't all be biased.
Yes.
Please, let's take it from there.
Let us not something like that happen and you actually go into their family, I mean your husband's family, to report this is what's happened. They can't all be biased, especially the dad. If the husband still have his father.
Do you think that's like his okay? Let me agree with you.
Eh,
The men think brother.
yeah, he's going to call him, say, son, come here. I can support you next time, but this one, what you did is wrong. And like she said, there will be record. The last time your wife came here, he said this, she said that. You just have to go. Yes, there will be
I'm
record.
holding on to there will be record.
There will be record.
So even if anything was done on this issue or not, it has been recorded.
Yeah, she came here the last day, the last year she came here, she came here. So there will be record for everything. But come to think of it, in the first place, you added your siblings to the group with your husband, with something that is not good.
Okay.
Immediately you do that, you disrespect your husband.
And that is something.
And that is what a man doesn't want from you. Even though you are paying all the bills, you are doing all the heavy liftings, don't disrespect your husband.
Like not even like that, right?
Not even like that.
Like bringing him down. Okay, Mazobia. How could she have handled such? You know why we are saying this right now? Because there's nothing that has never happened before.
Yeah.
You know, they say as it they happened, and they did different. You know, so somebody else could just have experienced. So how should she have handled a situation?
You know,
like
from the
this?
story, it means this is the first time the man is doing that. This is the first time she's catching him.
She's catching him.
Yes, catching. Yeah, he got caught.
There's always a second chance in everything. There's always a second chance. She came in, she noticed such, you just pick him up. He's your husband, you know his Momo button. You press it, you sit him down.
Agree to that.
You talk to him. You tell him the reason why that is not necessary.
Mr. Wasi said he's not going to agree to that. Why are you not
only
agreeing?
the word Momo? That's just
Every man has a Momo button.
Okay.
When I say Momo button, it's not that
like,
we are calling the man
like a weak point.
Momo.
Okay.
It's not a matter of weak point. You know where you would touch in your husband and he'll speak up.
Yeah, I agree to that.
Okay. That thing is like, you know where you would touch your husband, that money he hit somewhere, he will tell you where it is.
At this particular point in time, would a wife be able to like go down and feel sober like you cheated on me?
There are ways she will present it. She will talk to him. Say, let me tell you something.
Please tell us.
Like I said, men, they are like babies. When they mess up, you clean them. By the time you clean up his mess and you sit him down and you talk to him like that baby that he is, he'll feel so down.
Does this work in every case?
Most cases.
Does it work with you?
Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
For the fact that man has said sorry, he already knows that he has done something wrong. Do you know that there are some men that if caught in such situation, they will turn it around and send you packing.
But why are we omitting the fact that this man cheated? And was it a right decision for him to make? Listen,
wait.
no, wait.
We are not saying he did not
a
cheat.
right decision for him to drop the like is over with the marriage?
His
That is
ego has been bruised.
And he was
He has been insulted. He has been humiliated.
He was humiliated.
Can you imagine?
Don't you hear what I
Imagine how
said?
you will feel when you. Let me put myself
in his shoes.
This woman's shoes now. I put myself in this woman's shoes.
Okay.
Now. I know my family. I know where I'm coming from. I know my background. And all of a sudden, I call on my mom or my elder sisters, and I said, she will add, he hit me. I put it to you. She will add some pepper, some salt, curry, and everything.
We are talking the wife here,
yes,
right?
Yes. I will say things that will make my family. Already, my family is aware that I'm the breadwinner of the family.
I don't think that was the scenario here. She was hurt.
It will be obvious. We are Africans. We are Nigerians.
They already knew their marital status.
Yes.
Now let me say this. Sorry. Let me come in with.
Okay.
Let me say this. This is your husband.
Okay.
He did something that is very terrible.
Okay.
Now you called your siblings. You let them know. You told them everything. When I came up with the word disrespect, that's what men we don't like.
They don't want that.
And later on, maybe you don't get divorced, and that particular man did something that you are happy with. Are you still going to die?
We are not going to do that now because of our time.
Okay.
Because our time is fast spent. In 30 seconds.
Okay.
How do we convince such a man to come back home in a case like this? 30 seconds.
I think I've watched this movie and I love it.
Okay.
Something like this happened.
A scenario like this.
Scenario like this. The woman didn't say anything. Like she said, she waited in the middle of the night. She was like, Papa, baby.
Why did you do this?
Why did you do this?
And they spoke about it.
The husband was like, he started stammering, but the question the wife asked, that was the question that I love most. Can you simply just tell me why you are doing this with that particular woman or lady? What do you see in her that I don't have? Just tell me, I will provide that.
Okay, now, Mazobia, in one simple sentence, is cheating a valid reason to end a marriage?
No.
To me, no.
Which couples can always, and even the singles should always learn to overlook that, irrespective of the hurt.
The women should learn.
The women,
because we are the more hurt in such situation. We feel we are being cheated, we are being hurt, we are being, insulted. So the women should learn, have it at the back of their mind that men, I keep saying, they're like babies. When they mess up, we clean up their mess.
And we are going to hold on to this. I am going to hold on to this. Mazobia said men are like babies and we should treat them
like one.
Like
when they mess up, we clean up their
mess.
But there are stages there. When they messed up,
okay,
you first clean up the messes.
Okay, you clean the mess.
Of course.
That if you don't do that first, you go to the second stage.
Example. Now let me tell you something.
No, we don't have time for example, Mazobia. We don't have time for example, Mazobia. You can always pen it down. We're going to write it another time.
Okay.
Men are like babies. When they mess up, first of all,
you clean
up
the mess.
And then you fix or you tackle whatever is going on there. Hey, of course, we had a beautiful time. It's always beautiful having our delectable Mazobia seated, and always a pleasure having Mr. Wasiu well seated to analyze all these issues to us week in, week out. The truth is, determination is what makes a marriage stand. Like I keep saying on this one on radio, I say marriage is the determination to stay between both the man and the woman. For those of you who are just coming up, a whole lot of things are going to happen inside of your marriage or your forthcoming marriage that you didn't even see coming. But here, we are ready to unravel for you to hear a whole lot of things so that your mind can be prepared. And for those of you that are inside the marriage already, clean up their messes and you can attack the problem. It's been a beautiful time on Inside a Marriage. I am your regular host, Ajibike and Anjorin Ojo. I want to say a very big thank you to the whole of the transmission team. A very big ups to you. And of course, our very CEO, Mr. Femi Adifila. So yes, I'm going to see you another time. I'll see you. Have a good time.